catch the ball handler off guard. So today's goal scorers have to possess vision to be truly effective.
So it's Brooklyn now, after the Lakers picking up a basket just moments ago.
Such an aggressive offensive player. Harden is ready to shoot whenever he's got the rock.
Now here's Westbrook. And there's the drive. Soft touch off the glass.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Oh, an athletic move by James Harden, beating the D and then rubbing it in their face with the slam.
Here's James. Goes back up. And Davis lays it in. Davis has gotten his second bucket of the game.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
Now, here is James. Last game, he had 34 points. To the middle.
Out of bounds.
Oh, got a piece of it. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Durant.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
Brooklyn with the ball.
And the longevity of LeBron's greatness is unprecedented. The oldest starter in the league last season and still producing at an MVP level.
Out of bounds.
Out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it.
Listen, turnovers happen. You've got to move on to the next play.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Here's Anthony. And Anthony slams it in.
This guy knows where everyone is at all times. LeBron James makes the spectacular assist routine.
Now here's Harden. 7 points in the game.
Next foul.
And what's incredible for LeBron is not just how good he is at his age, but the mileage on his body grant.
So true, BA. I mean, just 3 players in NBA history have exceeded 60,000 minutes played, including the playoffs. That's Kareem, Karl Malone, and the one and only LeBron James.
Out of bounds.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will retain possession. First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. Back to Harden. Harden drawing the double team. Lets it go from 14. It's good.
The assist
On offense, LaMarcus is so dependable. He's ready to make the play from wherever he is on the floor.
Monk for 3. Kicks it out to Westbrook. The shot's good on the assist by James. Westbrook's got 5 points.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Pass to Durant. From the arc. Doesn't go, and he's 0 for 1 from the floor. Here's Anthony. And Anthony slams it in.
You know, power and finesse, that is the essence of Carmelo Anthony's offensive brilliance.
On the wing, Harden. And he drives in. And Harden with the slam.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack. James goes in. And slam dunk by James.
How intimidating it must be when LeBron is bearing down on the rack like that.
Harris misses.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Back to Westbrook. Outside Monk. Three-pointer. And another 3 for the Lakers.
Well, the defense always so attentive to Russ, and he knows, okay, you're going to send defensive attention my way. I will find an open teammate. I'll tell you, despite this guy's strong play in this period, they're still behind. Someone else has got to step up.
James up top. Pass to Westbrook. And here's James. And Aldridge with the block. From deep. And they'll get another chance. It's stolen by James. Three-pointer, Anthony. Well, offense is the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. Lakers ahead. They lead by 5. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Hey, guys, they're passing the ball very efficiently here in the first half.
Well, they've established their presence in the paint tonight also. And a lot of their scoring coming from down low so far.
And I love how Harden makes scoring look effortless, filling it up in such a hurry.
I'm not sure James Harden has ever been labeled a point guard, despite the fact that he's a great facilitator. But last year, boy, that's exactly what he became. He took that challenge and ran with it.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey, Brian. When speaking about LeBron James, Commissioner Adam Silver said he's certainly one of the league's hardest workers, which has as much to do with the success of his career as anything else. Also, off the court, it's incredible what he's done. He is a marvel in so many ways, but it all comes back to his focus and his dedication.
Thanks, Allie. And it was Kyrie Irving who vocalized that Harden should play the point.
You never know exactly what Kyrie's thinking, but boy, his IQ is unbelievable. He knew the dynamic between himself, Harden, and Durant, and when he told James to play the point guard, that is when this team took off.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
And something fans don't always get to see, some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
It's tough to hide your communications. Teams go to great lengths to try to do it, but sometimes to no avail.
And your Laker girls. Now as you run up to the Nets, LaMarcus Aldridge.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play. And it's James with the jam.
Boy, over 2 decades now, and LeBron James, power, style, finish. Grace, you name it.
Can you believe that's their first turnover? Good ball security has really helped them build this lead.
The drive by Harden. Outside Durant. To stop the run. Ooh, Howard with a block.
Dwight Howard at his best, sending it back.
Down low. Back to James. Pass to Davis. The shot's good on the assist by James.
4-2.
And now a 12-point Laker lead. All right, we're putting you on the spot here, Doris. Who do you think is the best head coach in the NBA?
Boy, you're trying to get me into trouble, B.A. I think most people are going to answer sort of old school Pop because of the number of championships. I'm going to take it in a different direction and say one of the guys that captivates me, whether he's loaded with stars or whether he's trying to grind it out, that would be Eric Spoelstra. He's got the ability to X and O with the best of them, and I think he manages people as well as anyone I've seen.
Timeout call, Brooklyn. Well, Anthony Davis helped rescuing the Lakers from some lean years. In the 6 seasons prior to his arrival, they'd missed the playoffs more times than in the previous 65 years of the franchise.
And a year after they got him, they're hoisting the Larry O'Brien Trophy. And now with his new contract, he should help them compete for a long time to come.
Boy, they're in a rough patch right now.
Yeah, momentum is definitely not on their side.
Here's Harden. And it's blocked by Davis.
Dominant on the defensive end. AD can change games with his length. Getting a block just right there.
Pass to Claxton. And here's Durant. Check by James. Outside Harden. Shoots over Westbrook.
James
Harden, good.
The assist goes to
Harden's got 15.
Kevin Durant.
The sweet lefty stroke of Harden on display. Such a pure jump shooter.
And the basket by Monk.
I just love the ball move.
On the wing, Durant.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
And all around the rim that time before dropping. Durant's got his first points of the night.
Kevin Durant's ability to catch and release before the defense can react, so critical, so sweet.
Up for 3. And another 3 for the Lakers.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Here's Durant. And counted from 19 feet away. Durant's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, because of the size, Kevin Durant can get a clean look from mid-range pretty much any time he wants.
Here's James on the wing. That's good. And so Westbrook with the assist. He's got 11.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
Now here's Howard. They lead by 20. That's the most we've seen. And it's Monk missing.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
On the wing, Durant. Back to Harden. Outside Durant. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Boy, KD's so good with that up fake. He knows once he's got his man in the air, all he's got to do is jump into him and create a
Bro, just quit the game. You're done. Fucking garbage. You wanted to play off ball, now you can't handle it.
Here.
Now you're playing zone. You ain't on my level, son. You're not even on the level below me.
Game clock. Pass to Westbrook. Inside. Here's Davis. Here's Howard.
Quit the game, you trash.
His first look.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
Brown with it. Guarded by Howard. And Durant gets it to go. Durant's got 8 points here in the quarter.
But Kevin Durant has the kind of handle and creativity to get by defensive players off the dribble drive. Nicely done.
Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway.
And of course, Kevin Durant signing a big extension this summer, fresh off a gold medal for the U.S., where he was the most dominant player in the world in Tokyo, and now locked in his next 4 years with the Brooklyn Nets. A great deal for him and a great deal for his squad.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Well, you want to talk about a super team. Last season, the Brooklyn Nets became the only team in NBA history to boast 6 players who'd made it all NBA over their career. Guys, the roster has changed just a bit, but make no mistake, this team remains loaded in a way we don't see too often.
No question, Allie. Good stuff there. Thanks.
And there's some nice chemistry on offense. They're just taking what the defense allows.
Back to Monk. Right side, Rondo. Anthony. Blocked! Harden from outside. And Griffin slams it in.
Though he does have a scorer's mindset, Harden's vision and experience playing alongside some of the best talent in the league have made him an awesome playmaker.
Now here's Howard. Ooh, Durant with some nice D.
Boy, what a job defensively. You couldn't play that any better.
Claxton. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
A strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant.
Under the floor for the Nets.
Brooklyn with the ball. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. And a bit of a battle for the ball, and the officials signal a jump ball here. And so it's the Lakers with it. Brooklyn with the ball. 15-point game.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
Timeout called. Brooklyn.
It's now an opportunity to take a break and talk about their strategy moving forward.
Well, there's something that the coach doesn't like. I'm curious to see which kind of adjustment he makes here.
Both teams will make substitutions. How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambling.
Now here's Davis. He's got 6. Here's Anthony. That one falls. Coming off Davis' feed. Anthony's gotten his 3rd basket of the night. Here's Harden. And then Harden with the jam.
And so often you see Harden flip the ball up there off the bounce, so it's cool to see him elevate and hammer it through.
Now James kicks it out to Westbrook. Back to Davis. Westbrook outside. 3-pointer, no good.
Defensively, you pick your poison. That time, they gambled off the right guy.
Here's Durant. Here's Claxton. Aldridge outside.
2 minutes remaining.
Pass to Harden.
2.
Tries again. And the layup is up and in. Harden's got 21.
Boy, this guy has been terrific. The rest of the team, however, struggling.
Back to Anthony. James outside. Going inside. And it's James with the jam.
I mean, the power of the driving ability of LeBron James is something that must strike fear into the defense.
Outside for Harden. Back to Durant. On the wing, Harden. 21 points in the game. That one goes. Count it. Claxton's got 4 points this quarter.
The playmaking of Harden just continues to evolve. He's so crafty with his passing. He's been playing great, unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that. Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
It's Monk on the wing. Hits hits a three-pointer. Monk's got 18 points.
And that's a defensive lapse. A shooter of his caliber can't be left wide open.
Chalk up 2 there.
Kevin Durant's silky smooth. He's got the skill set of a guard, but the size of a center, and it allows him to dominate the paint.
Here's James. After the basket by Brooklyn. Back to Monk. Here's Davis. Just 5 to shoot. And too long on the shot. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. So it's the Lakers now. Outside Durant. Off the mark.
One of the best defenders in the league at any position. AD can just smother a dude.
And so it's Los Angeles. Up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. They just can't miss right now. Every shot they're taking, you assume, is going in. We'll be back in a moment. And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Westbrook with it. To the inside. Here's Monk. Pass to Davis. From 15 feet away. And he drops that one in.
Assertive shooting from Davis. He's a guy you can trust to finish strong on a catch and shoot.
Now Harris. Monk covers. Outside for Harden. Back to Harris. And the 3 off target. Time called here. The Nets decide to talk it over now. Malik Monk really making a difference here.
Well, I think this is a necessary timeout so they can figure out a way to limit the impact this guy's having from three-point range. They've got to dedicate more resources to their perimeter D.
They have really been in control of this one.
You don't want to get complacent here.
James can't get it to go. And the Nets with possession here. That one's good. 7 for 10 now. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Los Angeles.
Their activity at the defensive end has been impressive, attacking and coming away with steals.
And you also have to give credit to them for their shot blocking. They've had a ton of rejections in this ballgame.
Nicholas Claxton.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that too.
Well, the best players to me deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Here's Durant. Rebound by the Lakers.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by James. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
The 3 from Aldridge.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
James can't get it to go.
Well, after hitting 1 triple in the first half, it's been all radio silence since.
On the wing, Harden. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Pass to Davis. Back to Monk. Now Davis. Here's Monk. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To the paint. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Dwight Howard has made a living off of dunks. My goodness.
Aldridge misses. One side is dominated tonight.
Yeah, they've done a fantastic job of imposing their pace and style of play.
And here's Westbrook from the arc. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Pass to Monk. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. Monk's got 6 in the quarter.
They're really employing a deep range initiative here in the fourth, and it's working.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection, swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
Now here's Westbrook. Outside Monk. Fires the 3. And another 3 for the Lakers.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Lakers.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And against a familiar opponent, it's nice to establish a psychological advantage with a win in the first game.
Boy, this guy a multifaceted talent, and not just on the court. Kevin Durant has said, quote, basketball is just what I do and love, but that isn't just who I am. This guy really tries to make a difference.
Now Los Angeles with it. They're on an 18-7 run. Pass to James. 6 on the shot clock. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
Got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Up top, Monk. Takes the 3. Fires in the triple. Monk's got 30.
With very little left on the clock, they've got a comfortable lead, and the fans are loving it.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
Second team foul. At the line for the Nets, Kevin Durant, taking 2 shots.
And he drops the first.
And guys, we know that Kevin Durant, like most NBA players, has his off-the-floor pursuits away from the game. But the fact of the matter is, we know his priority is the game of basketball.
Now Los Angeles with it. Pass to Monk. From downtown. And another 3 for the Lakers.
And for so many teams in the NBA, establishing the three-point shot is goal number 1 on offense. He's definitely doing his part tonight.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Yeah, I think he's letting his emotions get the better of him on that foul.
Second team foul.
And the Lakers with possession here. It's Monk on the wing. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Nails it from beyond the arc. Harden from outside. Durant for three.
Kevin Durant.
Drops in the three.
Guys, so difficult to disrupt Kevin Durant's rhythm. The release point's so good. He can score from 3 levels. This guy is unstoppable.
So we see the Lakers taking the W here. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've